Where I work, we've recently had brand new studios. It's very exciting. If you can see, it looks a bit like a spaceship. And every day I do a breakfast show with my co-presenter Stuart, and we get to talk for a living.
Hot breakfast with Stuart and Natalie. There's Katy Perry. So after a wet night, should be dry today. Sunny spells over lunch. We got hot.
Now, I read something the other day that basically said 87% of women have said in a recent survey that they would not date someone shorter than them. And I think I'm in that 87%.
Oh!
Is that awful?
It doesn't surprise me, actually. I don't know. I mean, your fella's definitely taller than you, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see, it's a weird one because my dad is shorter than my mum. So I love, my dad's a great man, short, cuddly man, but I've got this thing. I've always wanted to be taller, and so I've kind of equated that with having tall boyfriends only.
You're a heightist, aren't you? I think that's ridiculous.
so.
You're a heightist. As a short fella, this is really tragic news. I mean, literally, you've got 13% of womankind left. That's all you've got. I mean, that's not a lot of choice out there. Come on. I mean, this isn't fair. Come on, he could be gorgeous. He could be, I don't know, like a little Mark Owen from Take That. You've got to admit that he was cute in his day.
Mark Owen, when he sang Babe, yes. Mark Owen in Celebrity Big Brother House, no. But then again on the new tour, yes.
Okay, but for you, just because he's short, you would say no. Even
shorter than me.
Okay.
Shorter than me is what this survey says. I think that's very. I'm only 5'4.5". If I'm going to go out with a bloke who's 5'3" or 2, I'm going to feel like I'm just hanging out with my little brother.
So be warned, next time you end up going on a date with Natalie and she reaches in that handbag and out comes the tape measure, you know what it's for.
Get your Cuban heels on.
Here's Wham and wake me up before you go, guys. Morning, 8:44, hard breakfast with Stuart and Natalie. It's Bruno Mars, Hearts Artist of the Year for 2011. Make sure you're listening to Toby from 10 o'clock today. Another chance to see him perform at an exclusive intimate gig in London. Oh.
Now, we have been talking all morning about this survey where 87% of women said that they wouldn't date someone shorter than them. Now, Bruno Mars, just had a little look, he's 5'5".
Oh, you know what? I saw him on the telly at the weekend. I did think he was quite short. Does that rule him out? Because I know you're heightist.
With that voice, though, and he sings about marrying you, I mean, I don't know, he might have to be an exception, we'll see. You've been telling us what you think. It's very interesting as to whether or not you date someone shorter than you. Now, Sue has put on our Facebook how she borrowed her sister's shoes because she was dating a guy that was a bit shorter than her and ended up having very sore feet. There's been all sorts of funny comments, including we've had Abby saying, "No short men, don't do it for me. I want that Yellow Pages moment." Because do you remember the ad with the little kid that stands on the Yellow Pages, a little boy to kiss the girl?
Yeah, that's going to be hard to take that round on a date. What are you
Yeah,
carrying
exactly.
there? Just a couple of copies of Yellow Pages. Why are you carrying that? Oh, doesn't matter. Just get a taxi home or something. You're going to find out there, aren't you? Talitha in Northampton, how are you?
Whether you date someone shorter than you, is that something you do?
I mean, so we don't need an ask, but I think the splash is the rant to end it, mate, with a goodbye. Yeah.
For some reason I had the wrong Facebook thing highlighted.
Still love you.
It was that one I wanted to say. A tall man is certainly easier to keep track of in the crowd. Is it worth adding that as an out? Is it one family thing? Or is it?
And literally, when you were dating, did you literally scan the room? Because obviously if they're sitting down, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
No, you wait for them to stand up when you get your drink.
Well, obviously, I see.